Okay, I'm going to show you how to take your regular font and make that into stencil letters. So you can make a stencil for your own projects. So I have Silhouette Studio Business Edition here open, and I am going to open an SVG file that I already have. And I am going to open, let's see, where's that? Okay, so now this is text that I have already outlined, which means it is no longer a font and I can't change the lettering. It's basically an image now. And when somebody says you need to create outlines for your fonts, that's what that means. You have to make that font into a image, which means that you cannot edit it after you do this point. So to do that in Silhouette Studio, you type your font, bring it down here, and I'm going to make this a color. Oops, select it first. Okay, and now I am going to simplify. Okay, so now that I simplified it, now these are all, this is an image. I cannot go back and edit this. So say I wanted it to say goodbye instead of hello. I can't do that at this point because I already turned it into an image. So now, to create this into a stencil, we want to keep these inner parts of these letters, because if we cut all this out, it's just going to be this big hole here in the middle. So what I like to do is grab a shape, usually like a rectangle, and then I will use that same shape on all. So I'm holding down my Alt key and dragging, and that will copy that. And so I'm just going to do this here, put that there. I'm going to make it an image, and I'm going to select both of those, and then I want to go up here and try to remember which one of these I want to use. Okay, not that. We want to use weld, I think. Here we go. So we want our modified panel up here, and so we're going to select that, and then what we want to do is divide. Okay, and then I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to delete the parts that I don't want. So I'm going to delete this part and this part and this part. And now these are all going to be connected. So I also want to do that, oops, hang on, with my O. Give that a fill. And make sure this goes all the way down. Select and divide, and then go in and delete these pieces again. And there, now you have your font that you want to use, and you're not going to be able to cut out. I mean, and you can cut it out in the middle of your O and your E, and your other letters are not going to come out. You probably want to do this for other letters like a G, lowercase a, and uppercase A. Sometimes it's a good idea to look at a font that is already a stencil font And if you can find a good one, and just go ahead and use that, and then you won't have to mess with this. But sometimes there's a font that you really like, that you really want to use, but then you can just edit it like I just showed you. So that's how you use your modify panel to make your font into a stencil font, so you can use it in a stencil.